We're dreamers.
Hi,
We are
everybody.
already ready for this
Whew.
afternoon of messages. I almost called it an evening. No, we're not in the evening. We have switched up the time, so we are joining you today again for the first time in a couple weeks now. We haven't been live because, well, we moved. We relocated and we haven't had a lot of time to do this. And then Kim was like hibernating for a couple weeks.
I had COVID.
Yes.
It got us. It got
So,
us. So
yeah.
yes.
Okay, see, we have Ted Williamson Jr. already requesting. And hi, Carol. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Ted.
Ooh, here we
Okay.
go
Hi,
again.
Gabby. Hi, Marianne. Okay,
Okay,
so
well,
even though,
can I just
yep,
okay,
talk.
so most people, I think we do have some new people. Um, anyways, I get messages beforehand, and today it's whew, it's very busy in my world right now here. Cindy, hi Cindy.
Hi,
Wow. Okay.
Cindy.
So I see some new names. So this might make sense to some people. So like I said, ahead of time, I start getting stuff. And so about a half an hour ago, I started getting a date. And it was funny because it goes with a song, but it's the September 21st. Um, so if that day means anything to anybody, and now you have to think about this for the new people that are on, like you might have to think back to your grandparents and stuff like that. So it's September 21st. It could be a death, it could be a birthday, it could be like an anniversary or something like that. So I know it's kind of vague, but that's the date. The song is like it keeps playing in my head, that Earth, Wind and Fire song, like September 21st. And it's like my heart's growing and I'm so in love and I'm so happy and I just want to dance with this date. It means a lot. So whoever, if this September 21st is something for you, this is about you. So it's just showing memories playing like a movie playing in my mind right now, of like a party of people together celebrating and just loving on each other. That's what I'm getting. So whoever's angel this is, it's just sending. So maybe that person is going through something right now. I don't know, but it's the angels are sending this heart with the September 21st on it. So that's one thing.
Awesome.
So if anybody can pick that up, that would be great. I would hope, because it was really strong. And then the
Oh,
other,
that's Carol Catchpole's wedding day.
who?
It's Carol Catchpole's wedding day and Liz Salter's anniversary. And yeah,
Okay.
that means something to
Okay.
two people.
So those two people, that day, whether it's good memories or whatever, it means something. So you need to call on the like your angels to see what they are sending to you, because that's exactly what it's coming from. And it's like a celebration I keep seeing. So just for those two people, go through your own memories of that day, what that means to you, and see what you pull from it, because there is something that you need to pull from that date. Otherwise, I don't think I've ever gotten a date like that. So
Wow.
very important. Another thing was, there was a lady that's with me and her name is Olivia. And again, this is an older like generation, like, so this could be like a grandfather, or I mean a grandmother, sister, brother, like there's an old time family, like 1800s old time. So if you know somebody with Olivia, it was like I got the year 1821, and again the 21. I just noticed that when I looked down at my book, both 21s. So 21
Oh,
to the
wow.
so anyways, and then there was a male, and his name, I'm really busy today, sorry. There's a male and his name is Georgie, like his name's George, but people call him Georgie. And then he's always fixing his tie, like he's wearing a suit and tie all the time, but he's very uncomfortable in the suit and tie. So I don't know if he just had to wear it for church on Sundays or what the deal was with the suit and tie, but he keeps showing me the suit and tie. So that's what I got so far.
Hmm.
And I think with this male that's named George, people call him Georgie, I think that he had something with his heart. I think he had like heart problems or a heart attack, or there's something, because it's very, very overwhelming and very heavy on my chest today with him. Whew, okay.
Whew. Now that they've said that, what they need to say, awesome. So I do have a list going already, and I did post right up there so everyone could see who comes on. That the card pulls today will be by request for the first 12 people that come on. That's usually the timeline. It takes us an hour to get through 12 people, and right now I am at 9.
Okay, can you go through the names really quick?
Yep, I have Ted.
Yep.
And then Jesse.
Jacinta, yep.
Yep. Carol.
Catchpole.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Gabby.
Gabby, yep.
Then I have Marianne Rompersad.
Yep.
And then I have Cindy Railer.
Cindy. Yep.
Then I have Liz Salter.
Liz. Yep.
Then Kristen Bennett.
Kristen with a K?
Yes.
Yep.
And then I have Danielle Robinson.
Danielle Robinson. There's somebody with her already. I can see that. Okay.
Okay. And then I have Whitney Beamish.
Whitney, that's a new name.
Yes. And Marilyn McDougall. So we have space for one more.
Marilyn.
Okay. Usually it takes us an hour to get through 12. We used to, a couple years ago, get through more, but we did it differently. So we'll just leave that 12th spot open in case someone else comes on. And if anyone else joins us after those 12 requests, we do pull a card for the rest of the group at the end. So it's nice to see all you dreamers on here. It's exciting to be back on. We're trying to get back to our regular scheduled programming.
Right.
It's kind of hard when just life happens to us, right? So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so can you just talk for I'm really, really crazy right now.
Yes, I will talk for a few minutes.
Just about the comments, like how we need.
Okay, so the way we do this, we will start with the first request, and we would like you to stay on so we can actually engage with you. Sometimes we get messages that come up. So if you could stay on, and if we ask a question, then just respond. We will see it right in the comments, and we'll respond. We'll interact. So now we have our 12th, which is Marcavecchio.
Carol, I am feeling better. We had 2 weeks where my husband and I kind of felt really bad, but COVID didn't win. We won.
As you can see, she's still here smiling. Hi, Sonia. Okay, so now we have our 12 requests. So anyone after, I'll just start making a note, and then we'll give a group card at the end. Okay. So as we go along, we just get the messages that we're given. Okay, we don't request a message from anyone specifically. So if one of us is pulling a card and there happens to be someone come in, that they're coming in with a specific message. We can't ask anything specific of them. We can't request someone to show up. Anything else, Kim?
No.
No? Okay. Awesome.
Just bear with us. And like I said, I am feeling like a lot of jitters right now. So that just means that they're coming at me, probably because it's been a while since I
was just going to say, you haven't opened up in a little while. So now that we're ready and available to them, they're like flooding in.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay.
Okay.
So
we will start very soon. And we are going to start with Ted.
Is Ted still on? Hopefully.
Ted is on. Yes, he is part of the staff at SRT Accounting, where Cindy Railer and Carol Catchpole work.
Okay, so I just want to know if Ted has lost his father.
There probably is a lot of static, Marilyn. There's internet stuff happening, and Spirit messes with us a lot. So yes, Ted is on. And did you lose your father, Ted? Was that the yes to losing your father? I am the only dude. And yes, he did. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, the cards flew.
Okay, that's mine
So
also.
as soon as I wrote Ted's name down, I started getting really jittery, and I think it's his dad, and because he came through as a father figure to me, and he's showing himself to me.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if he like had Parkinson's or if he was the one that was really jittery, like really shaky.
Oh, maybe that's what was making you jittery.
Because
Yes.
look at my hands, like seriously, like I cannot stop. So there's something about his dad that yeah, it was like I don't know if he had the shakes or what it was, but he's with this Ted. The father is always with him, and they're always he it's like a big love, but this man is shaking. I don't know why I'm trying to ask him, but he's just making me feel his like insides almost, and I'm feeling really shaky from him. So I don't know like if it was Parkinson's or just old age or whatever. He just had the shakes, and it was almost like I want to hold my hands
Okay.
still.
Okay, so Ted, did your dad have Parkinson's?
Or anything like with the shaking?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it's like, oh my goodness, it's so busy, Jenny.
That's okay. Just take your time and breathe.
Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering if he was a smoker.
He said he was not sure.
Okay. Because it's like my throat keeps closing as well. So I don't know if he had like a tube or something with his throat before he passed or something, or he was just a smoker, but it's really bothering me, my throat. So your card is what is it? The wailing tree.
Oh, nice.
Woo. So this one is about grief and mourning. And a time of so when you encounter the wailing tree on your path, it's an invitation to stay a while and regroup, a place for you to rest and to allow yourself to say goodbye to what no longer serves. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard. You guys are a tax place, right? So obviously this card is already making sense because you're probably overworked right now. So you may have been overdoing things, working too hard, or putting too much effort into life with little reward. So if you've been considering making a change, now is the time to do so. One important thing to consider before you make changes is that you allow yourself to feel disappointment, your loss, and mourn what was and what could not be. This is a way to honor your experience, to give yourself time to consider all the gifts in it, to put proper closure on it, to really know that you've learned as you walked away from it and into something new. Even in the perception of failure, there is much to be discovered. However, skipping the stages of loss doesn't get you to reconciliation any faster. So in fact, you will discover that you will have to come back at some point. So do it now. Leave it all squarely and honestly and stay with your feelings. Life is not either or, and it's both and this and that. So as you dive in and process this, allow it to become a temporary travel companion on your journey. The feelings that this will bring to your surface will be challenging for sure, yet like all things, they will pass soon enough and you will be enriched by the experience. Father is very strong with this man. Like this father figure is very, very strong with Ted. So I'm sure he feels it because awesome. The energy sometimes would just be like, oh, wow.
Well, I got 2 cards for Ted. Okay, nice. So I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook. Okay, so the first card that came out was Expansion.
Nice.
Very nice. This is a blue chakra. So this one is connected to your throat chakra. You'll see it when you believe it. There's a little bit of inspiration. Seeking good advice is vital when you are pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who's critical of your dreams. This indicates possibly changing your friends. Okay, so it's asking you a personal inquiry as well. How can you create powerful alliances? Are new people entering your life? And a few things, ideas, and some key words that you need to pay attention to. Wise counsel. There's a fruitful collaboration and spiritual support. There's a state of uncertainty and you're being guided. Okay, those are key ideas that are focusing on this throat chakra. And counseling, connections, and progress are at play. Okay, so you just want to imagine something that you believed in to be impossible for yourself to achieve. Maybe your dream job, more money, a divine relationship. Can you imagine it? If they want you to repeat it out loud, I know this is possible. Say this phrase until you believe it. And when you are ready, let it go. If you know your desire can be, it already is. And nice companion card, growth. So you got expansion and growth happening in your life right now. Right? That's fantastic. Um, Penelope and Pickle in this card. There's like a dog and a person in the card. And there's also some grass. And the grass says break away. It may be time for a change of scenery, visit a foreign country, embark on a new enterprise, or learn a new skill. Most importantly, you're encouraged to grow. Okay? Not necessarily your business, you. And the green cards are generally connected to the heart chakras.
Mm-hmm.
So the personal inquiry is, what have you outgrown? And are you willing to become independent? Take a stand, live your truth. Don't worry about lack of safety. It's clashing values and teaching by example. Be a warrior in peace and courage, and find a peaceful place where you can listen to the sounds outside. And just in your mind's eye, watch the grass sway in the wind. Allow the images to come to you from the grass and see the road and wander down it. So you're doing a visualization while you're looking at this grass. And where do you find yourself? If you wish, write down what you see. So those are for you, Ted. We're picking from different cards today, like different decks. Both Kim and I each have like 5 or 6 decks out. So, okay. Okay. So now we have, you're welcome, Jessie.
Miss Jacinta. Okay, so hi, Jacinta. Glad you could be on. The card for Jacinta is skywriting.
Skywriting, nice.
And if you notice in the card, these little symbols, they're actually Norse runes.
I was just gonna say those look like rune symbols.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
So
okay.
that could be like, and there is a beautiful like blue feather in here, and it's
awesome.
it's really, this card is really beautiful. So a lot of blues and purples I'm seeing around like her aura, so that's good. But yeah, just beautiful. So
very nice.
Yeah, again, I think you have some connection to the Viking.
I was just gonna say Viking energy today. Hi, Laura and Lynn.
Yeah.
A few more people come on.
So, Miss Jacinta, so skywriting. So it is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, although we wish it was. Nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path, with parts not changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life, it is perfect in its imperfection. Not good nor bad, neither inflow or nor blocked, this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, encumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fears, as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate. You have to see it, right? So a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection or a call to creativity, or a new identity in work or another area of life. With all your heart and soul, your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into this adventure with both feet. And obviously we know Jacinta personally, and I know that big changes are coming. But you need to make sure that on your journey, and we've talked about this many times, that you don't jump off and try and change.
Change directions.
Change directions. Like it's almost like you're pulling things out, all over. So just make sure that you're still following. You can pull things in and out and
be true to your path, basically.
But just make sure you stay on your path. It has to be your path. A lot of times that we have, friends and family and whoever that
we get influenced.
Yeah, just stay on your path, and what? You'll get there. You have dreams, and you're going to get to those dreams. And I've known since I've met you personally that you have tons of dreams, and just go with it, Jessie, because you're getting there. It's almost like she can reach it now. So very cool.
Yes, almost. And I used the chakra wisdom oracle cards again, and 2 cards came out for you, Jessie. Facade. Okay. And passion. And that passion one just keeps on falling on the floor. It's fallen on the floor 3 times. Okay, so that's passion.
Keep your passion close to your heart.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And so these cards, I love them actually. I haven't used them very much, but the facade one is asking you if you are unhappy in a relationship. Are you? You may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being someone you're not. This card is called the Bronze God, and it's got a little identification. It's about, this isn't who I am. So it says the Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? Disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, and healing your childhood pain. So you're going to be in a little bit of recovery, integration, and play when you're doing this yellow card. That's your solar plexus, right? We want to imagine yourself as a child running and taking flight. Like veer off into those clouds and find a playground in the sky, just like in the card that Kim pulled. Okay? There's swings and slides, and laugh. And if you choose, find other children to play with. Enjoy yourself. While you're there, you will receive a message of some kind, and you can ask your child self if there's anything you need to know. So it's a little bit of a reflection card, and then followed up by the passion card. This is the Princess of Amber. In this card, she's wearing a crown and she's reading to someone. So it's, I quizzle and quietly sizzle and shine. It's such, these cards are so cute. The inspiration is, you are correct to feel passionate about your passion. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. So these cards kind of pair up a little bit. And it says, are your daily actions supporting your real passion? Like, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing for your passion? What are you really willing to stand for? So following your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, and being acknowledged is important. Use your strong feminine energy for a happy outcome. Be brave and ask yourself the following question. What is my greatest strength? What are my challenges? How do I serve others? And how can I serve myself? What represents love in my life? And close your eyes and invite this beautiful Princess of Amber to take a walk with you. What does she reveal to you? So go into your power center, that sacral chakra, and find out. You're welcome, Jessie. Okay. So I have a few more requests, so I'll just kind of put this out there again. We have already received our first 12 requests. So we're going through those first 12 requests. And then the last, after our 12th person, anyone who's requested a card, we'll pull group cards for. So far, we do have a few more requests after that. So ladies, please stay on, or If you can't stay on with us, watch afterwards because at the end, your cards will be pulled. And we'll announce the names at the end too.
And
Okay.
if anybody, does the name Olivia mean anything to anybody? Just take the name right now because this lady will not leave me alone. So anybody with Olivia, just send in the message and I'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on to Carol, right?
Yes, Miss Carol Catchpole.
Carol. Okay.
I'm sticking with these.
Wow, this card has got a lot going on. Okay, expansion.
Oh, yes.
But look at the rainbows.
Look at all the balloons up top.
Balloons, the hands.
Very, very busy. Is there deer in there too?
I think there's, it looks like a reindeer. Somebody's actually riding a reindeer.
Cool.
There's hummingbirds. There's oh my goodness. There's a lot.
Cool.
Double rainbow.
Double rainbow. Ooh,
yeah.
Lady.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Marianne, and I'm just going to do this, and then we'll chat when it's your turn. Okay, so Carol, your card is expansion. And first of all, I saw the color yellow, really, really crazy with you. So if you're not wearing yellow, you need to wear yellow.
Yes.
Like the yellow came through like whew, and then through my whole body. So if you're not wearing yellow, please wear yellow or a sweater or just something because color is very healing. We use colors to heal. Yes. And I just think, I don't know, I'm being told to tell you, get that yellow on. Okay.
Well, you are correct because when you're done, I have a yellow card for her. And it's got this lady all in yellow. Look at that.
Yeah. So
listen up, Carol.
Yeah. And then also with Carol, I wrote you need to stand in your power. So you need to plant your feet on the ground and ground yourself. Like we've talked many times before. Mm-hmm. And it's really important that you're grounding yourself and that you're putting your roots, almost like if somebody was to push you over, you would still pop back up because your roots are so strong into the earth. And that's what we need for Carol. Yes. Very, very important. Go shopping. Me too. And then, and then there was something about anger, and it's time to let that anger go. We have to work on the anger, and that's just, we all feel different emotions, and it's okay to feel those emotions as long as we don't hold on to them. Okay. So the card, and there's oh my goodness. And there's a little person, like a little boy or something around her. I just saw him run through, and then and he ran through the yellow. It's so hard to explain. Anyways, so expansion. You are continually moving, evolving, and going through cycles in your life. Attune and align yourself with the rhythms of nature around you. This is an exciting time with new beginnings, growth, and changes. There are many, I'm not crazy, seriously. It's just somebody's whispering to me in my ear. Like they said, tell her to wear a yellow bra. Okay, this is an exciting time with new beginnings, growth, and changes. There are many settings that will provide for inner development and expansion. Pay attention to everything that is going on around you and the effect that it's having on you. Consider environmental issues or use this as an opportunity for new studies. It is a good idea to recognize the need for extra rest and personal care while integrating new energies. So you are ready for important messages and opportunities. Just as in nature, you too have seasons of growth. There you go. There. Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh, very hot. Very hot.
I was doing this in my mouth. Okay, yeah. And very hot. True. Yes, I pulled the miracle card for you, Carol, and it is all yellow as well. It's this lady just surrounded in yellow. She's coming right out of a little tree log. It's just lots of yellow coming out. So this is the sun sparkler. The brightest of all thoughts reside in the sun and the yellow sun. In the yellow, okay? So as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits you. You instinctively know what is authentic, so trust this. This card is telling you that integrity is what turns on the light. Okay. Do you let someone in or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. So kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. So I don't know if there's a lot of meaning in those words for you, but there's a personal inquiry attached. The essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? Can you be counted on? That's what this is asking you for your own personal integrity. Has nothing to do with someone else. Just imagine a warm yellow light pouring down from the heavens. Stand directly under that vibrant energy as it showers over you. Allow all material worries to just melt away and let that sun sparkler speak to you. When you're finished standing in the sun, return to your normal consciousness and write down exactly what you've heard, because you're going to hear something in the message of the sun.
Oh.
The next
And
sunny day.
That could be the heat that came in.
Yeah,
The hot sun.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Awesome. Okay, so Marianne wants to claim Olivia.
Okay.
Okay.
So is this a grandmother to her?
Okay, so Marianne, is Olivia a grandmother to you? My mom's middle name is Olivia. We named one of our miscarried babies Olivia. Mom is still alive, thankfully, but that's it. Okay. So,
I know who the. Okay.
awesome. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to leave that Olivia for a second.
Yep.
And I'm going to until I get to her.
Yep.
Because I'm just seeing something different. Okay.
All right. So we have Gabby next. Gabby.
Hi, Gabby. I had to like. Gabby's got a lot going on around her.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
always she does. Yes.
Got so many. Like sometimes I think Gabby could actually feel like a swirling around. That's how I'm feeling it. And
okay.
Again, the heart, a male with a heart attack.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Gabby's card was actually courage.
Okay.
Wow. A lot of colors in that. So the waves crash again and again on the rocky shore, and yet these ancient rocks face each storm with strength and fortitude. They are strong beyond measure. When the waves are gentle, they stand strong, and when the great storms arrive, they remain strong. They never falter. This card signifies that enduring, everlasting, passionate courage in the depth of your being is rising. There is nothing that you can't confront and face. You are a warrior of the light. Absolutely. So step forward, throw your shoulders back, and stand up for yourself with passion. Speak up for those less fortunate. Be impeccable in all your actions. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Don't be limited by the beliefs of others, and don't allow others to take away that from you. A lot of people think what we do is whatever. And that's their opinion. But when we can sit here and feel these emotions and energies and spirits and souls that have crossed on, there's something to it. So, we won't know until we're there, but we live this life, and this is what it is. So if you believe in something strongly, then you're going to push through whatever anybody has to say. So don't be limited by the beliefs of others, and use your passion to make a difference. So courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means fearless. Acknowledge your fear, take the action anyway, and make a stand. You are strong and powerful and have a great love within you. And that is so true when it comes to Gabby. So Gabby, so many messages coming in, and they're coming at Gabby, I feel, every which way. And she just needs to put her hands up and all right, everybody relax. On the spirit world, that's how I'm feeling it. Everybody chill out and let's just do this properly. So just kind of, put up your protection, put up your boundaries, and it doesn't mean that you push everything away. It just means that you, instead of letting them charge at you, they will just walk towards you.
Right.
And that's a big difference of your you feeling it physically. So I hope that makes sense.
Awesome. Funny you said green, because I got a green card for her, and it's a big green acorn.
Oh,
and
look at
there is a little squirrel in the back holding an acorn and a green dragon.
And a dragon.
But this is a victim, right? Okay. So hi, Liliana. So this green acorn comes with a bunch of messages. So to grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. Green acorn is an indication that you may need some grounding and a more solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you're ready to do so? Is the question it's asking you. But it's also wanting you to state, I am not a victim. I choose to do what I am doing. Okay, so nothing's just making you a victim. You're choosing it, like Kim said. But tell them to stop, right? Stand back, go the right way, go slow, one step at a time. There's an inspiration coming from this green acorn. It indicates that being in denial may be holding you back. To move forward, you must make an honest assessment of your situation. How are your actions connected to your inability to create breakthroughs? Are you willing to make new choices in order to grow? Are you feeling blocked? Do you have some resentment? Are you deluding yourself? Or is there some potential greatness? So this green acorn wants you to sit and see yourself sitting in a cinema. As the movie begins, you watch a scene from your life about a dream that never came true. Maybe you'd want a promotion, a new house, a relationship, something you were promised that did not come to pass. Allow yourself to feel this disappointment again, and now rewrite the movie, rewrite the scene. And how does the scene end? So a little journaling. Hi, Laura. As I stated before, we already have our 12 requests, but I am still taking names for the group request at the end. So stay on, Laura, and you will be in the group message as you as well share. And Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay.
Wow.
Now we are actually at Marianne.
Okay. So the name Olivia is very important. And when I saw this Olivia, I actually saw it as an older lady. So when I will say that it came through with another person that I was talking to before this, that it just, energy will do that. It will go through different people to get to where it's supposed to get. Yes. So what I'm saying is that I was talking to one of my friends ahead of going live with Jenni today, and that name came out with one of our friends to me about who is this person. So she was actually feeling it, and then it's almost like then that person gave this Olivia to me because it had to do with today, which is just that alone is incredible to be able to do. So this Olivia, I believe that the name Olivia meant something really important to this family. And if I'm just almost wondering if they did research on their family tree, if they would not find other Olivias, right? So the name Olivia is, it means a lot. And when the spirit and the soul comes through and they're trying to show us something or trying to get it through to us, they'll show us in every which way. And that's how I was getting it. Mm-hmm. Seeing the older lady shows me that there's something like this baby that didn't make it to Earth was attached to this older lady, Olivia. So and then we can get so deep, whether it be this Olivia trying to come through and this was her, it's just the name. It's the name that means something. So if she was to do research on it, check it out, because it's almost like it's so wild. Like I'd have to write it down to explain. Like I'm having a hard time explaining it. It's the name means something. it was a woman, so it is a female, and it's almost like this soul, and this is this is even blowing my mind right now. It's almost like this soul has been trying a few times to come back to Earth to further and didn't make it. Like, you know how
right?
Like,
Yes.
Reincarnated. It's almost like this, and that's how I'm seeing it. This woman's face is absolutely beautiful. Like she's just like she looks like one of those porcelain dolls. Like very pretty.
Nice.
Yeah, very pretty. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mary Ann has somebody that she feels like a soul connection with on this level.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this baby that it keeps trying to come through, and whether it be a grandchild for her or something in the future or whatever, it's just very strong. So just call on the angels on this one, because I know I'm having a hard time explaining it, and it's really difficult to explain. But this soul wants to come back to Earth, and I think this is the lady that I saw. And then she tried to come back as a baby, and then she keeps trying to come back, but she is connected with that family.
Okay, somehow she is connected with you, Marianne, and it may make sense later or in the future. So just keep that name floating around.
It's the name. Yeah. It's about the name. Okay. And it meant a lot. Okay, and the color I was picking up on before anything is I wrote orange.
Oh, funny.
So this is the card.
Oh, wow. I've not seen that card before. Confidence in your magic. Woo.
Right. So when this appears, when the magician's sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought, forms, and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. With the power of the magician's sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon. So make sure that I lost my train of thought. I just heard like this lady looks like her mom. I would love to see it. I know her mom. But it just said, I look like her mom. Okay. The sword is a tool, not a weapon. So make sure you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered to a toxic person or location or a faulty thought or belief, and let that blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs. Remember that all beliefs are limiting, and focus your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with wisdom, and you can summon to help and find the best course of action. Do not hesitate, act.
Awesome. She's going to send you a picture after.
Okay, I would love that. Thank you.
Awesome. That's great. And I pulled joy for you, Marianne.
Oh, pretty.
Lady dancing. It's Dancing Daisy. Okay. This vibrational energy is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Yellow Daisy brings joy, but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is too detached to be creative, but will draw in assistance necessary for your future goals. Okay, so Dancing Daisy, it represents a new joyous phase in your life and a significant change, like a move or a new job, or even a marriage. This is a moment after the leap. You may not see where you're going, but you will land on your feet. The personal inquiry is, what can I do to invite happiness into my life? Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. Okay, so you want to be a conduit for joy, but you want to also detach from joy. So your higher purpose is profoundly impacting lives. You're going to have some improved health or even possibly a birth. That's actually in this book, in this card, a birth. It's so fun.
No
Okay, so
way.
playfulness, joy, and delight is what these all resonate very heavily. That's awesome. So this dancing daisy, she wants you to sit and look at her. So maybe just kind of visualize this card and allow her to fill you with joy. And then imagine a ball of sunshine right there in your solar plexus, just above your belly button, and then let it expand and allowing in room to be filled with this radiant energy. Send it out to the universe with love, and then things manifest quickly after touching this energy. So once you bring the energy into you and send it out, things will start manifesting very quickly. And that was for Marianne.
Very cool.
Yeah. Now we're on to Cindy Railer.
Woo, Cindy.
Probably waiting very patiently. We do have more requests. Hi, Vicki.
Hi, Vicki. Oh, okay. Okay, Miss Cindy. So I was drawn to 2 cards for Cindy.
Oh, awesome.
So the first one, I don't normally use this deck, but I was drawn to it today, and it might have been just for her. But so it's the balance card. It's the 7 of Forces. It's kind of tarot.
Okay.
I don't usually read tarot, but it's the balance card. So this card reveals a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. A desk holds balanced scales, scrolls, and stacks of papers. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens onto a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that a time of balance is at hand. All systems through the body, through nature, and through society seek to achieve balance. Stop and consider the parts of your life that you can bring into greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you to do so. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind. Or there may be a need for legal action regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody, or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details. They're very important right now. But things bode well, and justice is at hand. So take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way. Justice is balance in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situation. Justice, it could be, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. So close your eyes and see yourself putting on the robes of a court judge. I can totally see it.
I can see that happening.
Look upon any situation in your life that requires a balanced understanding, and whether it's actual legal or just any other situation, just see it with the wisdom of Solomon and then determine what to do next. And then the other card was, I don't think I've ever pulled this card.
Oh, wow. Horned cactus.
Yeah.
Resourcefulness. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one, when nothing seems to be happening fast enough to, or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you may feel like giving up, frustrated, and resentful, but success will never happen to you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. So the horned cactus thrives in the barren desert scape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. So if you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it continuously flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It's a reminder of the courage, inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures, beautifully adapt to their environments. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Interesting, because I got abundance. Okay, look at that. It's just there is like a gold chest at the bottom, but at the
Yep.
top is where we're
Yep.
really looking. Okay.
Absolutely. Look at that, eh?
Yeah. So this coin, this is gold coins. That's what this card is called. Okay? I only seek to give you what you ask for. Gold represents the power of the mind to choose. One choice may be wise, while the other foolish. Choosing well may involve temporarily sacrificing in order to gain your desires. Remember that you can always make a new choice. So I want you to think about your relationship with money. And are you the wise girl or the foolhardy person? Money is naturally attracted towards appreciation and gratitude. So be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering you or disempowering you? So abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money, all those are like key ideas that this card wants you to pay attention to. So there's some friendship, wisdom, and windfall in this card. So place some money before you, then pick it up. Have you thought about how many souls have touched this money before it came to you? I do think of those things. So feel its energy. The value we derive from money is the exchange of energy. Imagine this money transforming into your desire. So be aware of your improved relationship with money. So if you had a lack of money thought before, lack of abundance, switch that up, right? And pick up some actual physical money and feel the energy from it. Right? It doesn't have to be a lot of money. Okay. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Cindy. Let's see here.
Oh.
Okay. So now we're going to move on to Liz.
Who?
Liz Salter is next.
Oh
Okay,
my
thank
God.
you, Marianne. She will check out that picture after.
Shoot. I skipped a whole page here. All right.
Oops.
Okay, give me 1 second.
That's okay. Take your time.
Okay. So Liz.
Yes, Miss Liz. All right. Our card's already flying out.
Are they?
Yep. Okay, well, while Kim's thinking and shuffling, the list is getting longer. So the group message at the end will be quite long. So if you don't know how this works, we do take requests and we only pick the first 12 people because that's how much time we have. And then at the end, we do a group card for the remainder of the requests. So we will list off the names. So please listen. And if you can't stay with us, come back and see if your name is picked in the group request. There's actually 11 in the group request already. So
is Liz on?
Liz probably is on because she was already here and picked up some of the new crystals.
Oh, right. Okay.
And,
okay.
She probably is listening. Definitely.
Do you all right.
I know her. Yep.
There's a mother with her.
Yes, Liz. Liz's mother is with you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Liz's mother, I believe, is still on this planet, though.
Okay. Then it's the mother side.
Okay.
If it's an older woman, so if it's not her mom, then it's her mom's mom.
Grandmother, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's showing on the mother side, and it's an the grandmother your grandmother still alive?
Okay, your mom is still alive. Is your grandma still alive, Liz?
On your mother, it has to be on your. This lady is on.
Her mom is passed. Yes. Okay, so your grandmother on your mom's side is passed.
On your mom, so your mom's mom is around. I don't know if.
Okay, so your mom's mom is passed. Just answer that one. Your mom's mom has passed.
Because this lady, I don't know if she would knit or crochet or something because she's busy with her hands.
Oh, that makes sense. So's Liz all the time.
She's
Yes.
she's showing me that she's always got her hands moving. So I don't know if she was knitting or what she did with her hands all the time, gardening, whatever it was. But she's showing that.
She made quilts.
Okay. So does Liz do you have one of the quilts out and about? Because like, I feel like this grandma is feeling like she's not being remembered a lot.
Oh.
And it could be just something as little as putting a picture out or just, talking to her personally or something like that. Like she's just like feeling like, hey, I've been around, but I'm not, like, nobody's seeing me, like that kind of lady. And like I really felt like she liked the little ones. Like she was one of those grandmas that would like hug tight to the little ones. But
Aww, she did make one. Yeah.
Okay, for the something with the grandbabies, like
yes.
Yes. Okay, because she's showing me, how you burrito, like the baby in the little burrito.
Yes, she used that blanket for the grandbabies. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, if you still have that blanket, just kind of like maybe throw it out across somebody's bed or like across a couch or something. Just
get it out. Yes.
And I also feel like maybe the corners of it are like frayed from somebody playing, with the corners. Like it's actually
okay. Maybe even the baby's playing with it.
And like somebody playing with it. So that's how grandma's coming through to you. Okay.
Awesome.
So the card is overflow. And does the name Mary mean anything to Liz? Mary. The name Mary just like got really loud in my head. Mary, Marie, Maria, Mary, one of those names. Okay. So overflow. So many good things are headed your way, or are you already occurring, or are?
No, Mary doesn't mean anything to her.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Mary to
her grandmother's name was Maud.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
So, I just hear so much right now. So many good things are headed your way or are already occurring in your life right now. Yet you may be thinking that they're not possible or that you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it, defining what it means, who it has, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of the conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty and love, opportunities, and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information. I also feel like that is a big thing with her, that her mind's always running, like it never shuts off.
Busy girl. Yeah.
She needs to put a switch right here and just like click it.
This is why she makes hats.
Okay. So yeah, sometimes it's difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information, distracting you from the truth that all is well. So sometimes we get in our head too much, and I kind of feel that you're, and we all do it. We're all guilty of it. So I think this grandmother is very strong. I don't know if she was close to her in life, but this grandmother keeps coming in and out, and she's showing that she does it easily with Liz. Like she's showing that she steps in.
I can believe that. Yes.
And that, to also watch, like, I know grandma's not, I'm telling grandma this right now, that she's not supposed to be in the car with you when you're driving or something, but she does. She like, watch for your seat being pulled if you're not doing something right. So pay attention to that, like, or doing something in the car. And I'm telling grandma, you can't do that while we're driving. Right?
Is she the one turning on Liz's lights? Because Liz and I just had a conversation about that.
She is very active. Like she does little things like that gets attention. And then it's just like, oh, somebody, and she's like, no, remember? Like, no, like one of those. So just talk with her and she'll come through very clearly. So sometimes all this overflow can be overwhelming, and you may find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune in to the collective angst and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. So it's unmanageable. You feel like you're drowning in those emotions. And if you guys can see me, I need a shower. I am soaked with this lady right now.
Well, we can't see anything. You look great.
Okay, thanks. It's time to allow yourself to detach and bring yourself back to your life. Restore your faith and power greater than you, and remind yourself to focus on your smaller personal universe, which is much easier to manage. And this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings, and you share them with others. There you go, Liz. Make sure your grandmother knows that you know that she's there.
Oh, I think she knows. She knows.
She wants
it's one of those.
She wants oh my god, I like she just wants to be known. Like she's like, just say her name and she'll be like, all right, I'll move on.
Okay. I'm happy now. I'll go. And I pulled for you bittersweet. Okay, so it's blue.
Pretty.
Cake there and some birds. Beautiful. So Blue November, this is what this one is called. A window is opened as a door gently closes. Okay, so there is an inner strength here, helping you to rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you're becoming is more than capable, and more than capable than you have even imagined. Okay, so the passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require some release. This card could also represent unexpected news. And there's a personal inquiry here about parents often make difficult decisions not supported by their children. Can you see the strength in the choices of others? There are hidden blessings within this, and there's a celebration tempered by sadness, protecting of someone and the ability to honor others. So even in this card, this is like a little bit of grief. You're still celebrating even though someone has passed. But there are new horizons, and just imagine yourself stepping into a dark hallway, and as you enter, the door behind you closes. You might feel panicky, but after a few moments, you hear some laughter down the hall. You recognize the voices, and the door opens. You have reached your destination. You enter the party, and the guests toast you. Your friend puts their arm around you and gives you a hug. And the hallway to the light isn't as easy. It isn't an easy place to be. Okay, so the hallway's dark, and the light is right down at the end of the hallway. That's not always easy to be in that dark hallway, but you make it to the party. Okay, so that's your card.
That's very nice.
It is nice.
I like those cards.
I do really connect with these cards,
I've never
actually.
seen them before.
We haven't used them. It's like chakra wisdom oracle cards. Very, very nice.
I remember seeing the box or whatever, but I've never looked at the book with them there.
Very transformative. Okay.
Very nice. Oh,
yes. Man. Okay, so it is 4:30. So I don't know what you want to do. We've gotten through only 7 of our 12 requests. If you want to keep going, we can.
Yeah.
Or we can group all these ladies into.
Well, I think that we should at least finish the ones that we said. I know that I'm falling behind because there's, and I told you when we started.
I do not mind. I am here this evening until very late.
So let's finish the Kristen, Danielle, Whitney, Marilyn, and Mark.
Right? Okay, and then anyone after that. We were going live until 4:30.
Yeah.
If there was a typo in my post this morning, I apologize.
I thought I saw 3:30, but maybe not. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Okay, so Miss Kristen. There is I feel like a male around her, a grandfather kind of figure going around Kristen. I see fields, I see tractors, and I see cowboy hats.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that makes sense with Kristen, but that's what I'm seeing right now. So I don't know if it has to be with if it's with her or somebody else that's coming up. But this man just stepped through very quickly. And the card is the whale song.
The whale song, beautiful. Okay, no, we were both correct. It was 3:30. Just double check because I don't like to make wrong.
So this grandfather is really strong. So if it's not for this young lady or this lady, then it's very busy. The grandfather. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense, she said.
Who?
Kristen said yes. It makes
Oh, okay.
sense.
So grandfather field tractors and cowboy hat.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
that's
good.
who. That's who you need to talk to. He's still watching. He's still like Yeah, I see him very active, very very active. So there are moments in life. Or your card was the whale song. So there are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come around again. Yet there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life mysterious is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another. You have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity and your truest desires because you've become so earthbound, striving and doing. You're overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to, that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, and your impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, and purpose and meaning. And at this moment, this is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set into motion. If you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling, answer it. And I was getting that too with the heart chakra. I kind of felt like it was like a little block. Sometimes, I don't know if your feelings were hurt recently or something with, I'm saying a relationship, but a relationship could be anything.
Can be anything. Doesn't have to be a love
Doesn't
relationship.
have to be. So
Yeah,
just, I
absolutely.
see a relationship. I see feelings getting hurt. I see the heart kind of hurt a bit.
Yeah.
And we just need to, okay, take it in, what we learned from this,
Yeah.
and then poof, release it. And I know it sounds easier with a little poof, but it's work on every day. It's work that we do every day to release these things. So
Yeah.
just know that you're well loved. Yeah.
You are, and you're so loved. You got 2 cards. Okay,
Woo!
you got grief. Okay. And just holding a puppy. It's very sad, but she's all like in the grass
Mm-hmm.
here. So um this represents strength of character inherent in true love. This card heralds a deep caring and the ability to heal and love again. However deep the pain or hard the challenge you face, troubled times denote smooth sailing ahead. Um, so, this card reminds us that what we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time and you will love again. If you honor your pain, it will change your life. So
Mm-hmm.
there's another inquiry too. It's asking you, is lingering grief preventing you from progress? What can your heart see? And what can you see in your heart? So there's like a double question there. So close your eyes and allow a cleansing white light to wash over you. Invite someone you miss into this light. Feel the happiness and the moment provides. Tell them how much you miss them, and then let them tell you the same. You say, I miss you. Tell them how much you miss them, and then hear how much they miss you back. And create space for another visit in the future if you wish. So you can visit, um, energies that are not around you anymore, whether it be an actual death, grief of a person, or a death of a relationship or friendship or whatever it is. Okay. So also, grief is love without a place to go. Well, I think we've all heard that before, and nobody can rush through any kind of grief or any level of grief either. And your other card was rejection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's
Aren't these cards just falling like
they're
exactly what you
all they
share?
just do. So this one is the ivory tower. You no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you have created. Ivory allows others into your life, so choose wisely. And it's also telling you to say they won't use me. Right? So set that into your own mind and in your own heart that people will not use you. Okay? You don't have to be on the other side of the track either. Just be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. Okay. So, what are you working with or against in your own environment? And what is the purpose of your present solitude? Like, why have you become so quiet? Why have you become so pulled back from others? Just sit with it and think. Okay. So, because others' approvals and unsupportive environments and working alone does not serve you. But that's what's happening right now. So, there is going to be an arrival of a teacher. And this card wants you to imagine a divine ivory light filtering down and circling you. In the distance, the ivory tower beckons. You reach the castle and the drawbridge slowly lowers. You enter the castle grounds and come to the tower. At the top of the stairs, there is a door. Inside is the place of no judgment. You have finally found your way home.
Aww.
Yeah. You're welcome, Kristen.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I'll be using these cards more often.
Yeah, I like them. And I like the design of them, like the colors and doesn't always have to be so complicated. It could just
No, and most of the time it isn't complicated. We tend to complicate things. So
we try to look like at the smallest little thing and
it's just take it for face value.
Okay, so we're on to Danielle.
Yes, Danielle, you are up next.
Okay, so I don't know if the name Bob or Robert means anything to her, but I keep on hearing Bob, and I get my own symbols of names, and that's who is coming through right now. I also got with Danielle that she needs to. It's like look up, no, look up, no, look up, and read and listen to the stars. That's how I'm seeing it. Like you're looking up, okay, no, look up, no, okay, no, look even higher because those stars are talking to you. So
like the stars are talking to you, Danielle.
Really look up. It's very strong. Okay, and the name Bob, I don't know if it means anything to you, but I keep on seeing my dad. So yeah, all right. So it could be just my dad playing games with me. I don't know.
Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom.
Yes.
Oh, I can't even help it. This is the one that fell out for her.
There you go. So this is about past lessons and being well informed. Okay, so the Bob could be just one, like if it doesn't make sense to you, sometimes they could be just our guides. It could be for the next person. I don't know. But that name, when I wrote your name, that's the name that comes with it. So I just write it because I have to accept it as it is, or else souls won't let me move on. So I said it and that's it.
Maybe it'll mean something eventually.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's like it's like a double name. Like again, there's like two names.
Bob Robertson, Bob Robinson.
Like somebody named after somebody, like a boy named after.
Her last name is Robinson. So I don't know. There's something with names. Like, I don't know if she has like a son or a nephew or somebody named after like an older man, like the name carries down. There's something with the name. And I think this came up before with her for some reason. I don't usually remember, but there's something with names. So your card, Lay of the Land. So there are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be a part of a wave of change. This is one of those times. And what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, yes. But others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely on and reflect upon. This is so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls of your journey. And when you know the lay of the land, you are better and able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or an elder. That way you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map and now you can be curious about what else is here. There is a path that promises success in all areas where others before you have dared to tread. You will discover the treasure they have left behind for you to make your own. So very, very
important that um, I don't know if Danielle speaks with guides or angels or whatever, but it's very important that they're nudging her a certain way.
Right.
She's
Yes.
wanting to go the opposite way, but they're nudging her to go like
They'll
this.
keep nudging until you listen. Right?
Yeah.
And
And
that's what we are doing here, reminding you.
the name Bob, like Bobby, Robbie, Robert, Bob, whatever. One of the, like, it's Robert, Bobby, Bob, Rob, like
Okay.
it's that name is connected. And as I try,
Somehow connected to her. Okay.
yeah, it won't let me let it go. So it has to do with her.
Oh, well, maybe she will catch on very soon.
Okay.
So we have another wisdom card for you, Danielle. Okay, so look at that. Lots of stuff happening there. Okay, so this wisdom is the sage. Wisdom is knowing the difference between a calculated risk and stupidity. Okay, this is the green earth in this card, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing, when you choose simply to be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed, it may be needed. Okay, so is there some wise counsel that you have sought only to ignore it? Maybe your guides? Are you trying to do things alone? Your guides are nudging you and you're not hearing them or listening, right? A solution may come from those more experienced than yourself. Stay in the present moment and do not let your thoughts to jump ahead. Like, really just try to be. And then the personal inquiry here is, do you go with your heart or are you against it? Are you ready to live in leadership? Okay, some wise counsel is trying to get your attention. They want your energy to be more focused. They want you to honor yourself and be content with your transformation. Okay, but you will have the support if you can just hear it. So imagine yourself at a huge campfire. The great servant approaches and his energy radiates towards you. He speaks to you not with words, but with energy. Allow the wisdom of the message to reach you. When you have received the message, the great servant will depart. When you are ready, come back to your reality and ask yourself, what is the message? So if you're sitting around a campfire, this is a great way to connect with this type of message. Just sit with the fire, stare at it. And what's the message? What's the message? Okay. So I love that it's just simple, very simple examples and simple tasks to do to get what you need out of this deck. I love it. So, okay, you've been doing things on my own lately. I've been struggling with things. I will meditate on this and let my guides help me. Very good.
Just do me a favor when you meditate next time. Say, "Hey, Bob, you around?" Just because this man is not leaving. He's just
He could be a guide. Right? It could be an angel. It could be anything for you.
It could be like a great grandfather. It could be whoever, but
absolutely.
I don't know why they hit us at certain times or come through to us at certain times, but they do.
Yes.
Okay, so Whitney
next. All right.
Your card is be your best self always. Look at this one, Jenni.
Oh, I love the seahorse. Is this a fairy? This is a fairy, isn't it? Nice.
And if I know you can't see, but there's like all little babies around this.
Oh, I saw those little tiny ones.
And faces in the coral. Like, it's really beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So be your best self always. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It is understandable. We are all human, and there are times that we don't feel 100%. You drew this card to help you to remember to access the highest level of emotions now. Don't settle for less than you deserve, and do your utmost to achieve more, love more, and to be your best.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Okay. Very nice.
A lot of colors. So a lot of, watch for rainbows. A lot of colors they're showing me. So rainbows might be a message for you, a sign.
Okay, I just have to make a note that there has been some nasty comments in our comments today that I'm very quickly deleting.
Oh,
So
no.
if people would like to join us, just join us with your authentic self, with an open heart and an open mind. Okay, we're just here having a little bit of fun, offering some card messages. If this isn't for you, just click off, scroll past us. Right? Okay.
Don't judge.
So I pulled the guilt card for you, Whitney. Okay, so we have a lady that's an angel doing some ironing and someone in the background just sitting. Okay, so this might be a little bit of, okay, so anyway, so this is Saint Apricot is this card. I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Okay, so this card indicates a deep caring and protection from emotional hurt through standing strong in your emotions. There's a greater inner resolve here. Once your mind is made up, you can see when others have tried to manipulate you. So reclaim your life. Okay, do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. We've all said this many times before. Speak truth from your heart, honesty and freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. So, are you giving away too much of your time and energy and resenting it? Is your anger really guilt? Those are some things you might not want to sit with and ask yourself. And be honest with the answers. They're only going to go to you. So no one else is answering or hearing you ask. So self-care is important. You're a little burdened by some obligations. And you might be enabling some others by doing too much for them. So maybe recheck that and release it. And just imagine chains holding you down, okay? And as you relax, the links weaken one by one. See and hear each one of them fall to the ground. With each thud, see a chunk of fear or guilt just fall away from you. When you are free, get up and walk into the glowing apricot light. And what happens then? You have your power back. Yes. Okay, so that's great. Now we're on to Marilyn McDougall. We've experienced that in the past, though, that people have come on and said things, and but it has been a long time that's happened. But
well, we just send it back to the universe, recycles and color and rainbows and lollipops and whatever.
And rainbows and butterflies and take it back.
I don't care. Marilyn, I don't know. I ever since I started shuffling and wrote her name down, I keep on seeing a green coat.
A green coat?
A green coat, like a green coat. And I don't know what this green coat means because I've never seen this.
When I think of green coats, I actually just think of being wrapped in love.
Okay. So it's something with it. There's green and it's like draped over the shoulders. Like I'm seeing it like, I don't know. So if that's what it is, like just, the heart chakra, then go with it because it's very strong. It was like, okay, I never seen this before. Usually I have my symbols and stuff and it's like, okay, I don't know what this one is. And the card,
we get surprised.
I know. Adventures.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. So something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and in a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into the complacency. This card appears when you're ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnant or lackluster. It also can signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. Ooh. So go in. That's what I'm getting from this card is like, yes, it's adventures, but it doesn't necessarily mean a travel adventure. It could be your own personal
own journey.
Yeah, your own journey, your own adventures, your ups and downs and ins and outs and all that stuff. So just be open to it. Be open to doing it.
And I got isolation. Okay, so it's like A tuxedo in a closet. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is Sapphire's blue. It says, I've got all I could ever need right here. So, a childlike playfulness is hidden under this Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. Okay, this card denotes wealth and an ability to doing anything very well. Okay, so trust and loyalty are indicated. Sapphire also has a great capacity for healing. So do you wait for the right time to live your life is the question. Are you on the verge of something really big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by? So that's what maybe Kim was talking about, the journey inside, right? Something is inspiring you to take a journey. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do you? That's a pretty serious question right there. It is leaning more towards of self-protecting and making excuses or over-preparing and never really ready to take action. Okay, so you're doing, you're studying, you learn all a bunch of things, but you never do anything. Okay, that's kind of where that is leading towards, but it's encouraging you to celebrate and experience and play. So think of something that you have been putting off, like a vacation or calling a friend or painting your house, anything simple. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in the activity. Come back to when you're ready. Now, taking action will be the much simpler to do. Okay, so 5 minutes of a visualization can actually put you into the action mode of things. And that's that card.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, I know you're going to love this card. This is for Mark.
Yep, Marco Vecchio.
Okay. So look at this.
Okay, let's look at that. I do love that card. I want to live in that card.
Right?
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
I think it's so pretty. I need to use these cards more because they're really beautiful. Okay, so this is potential gateway. Oh, gateway. Woo-hoo. Whew. And I don't know if her mother has. Mark, is your mother still with us or is she passed over? Anyway, okay. So a new course or route is coming into your awareness. It is time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task at hand. As you finish one aspect of life, begin thinking about what you would like to do next. This is part of your life's journey. You are constantly shifting and developing, and you will feel contentment, fulfillment, and pride because you have accomplished something. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. The good fortune you realize is evidence that you're putting sufficient energy into your life's journey to get all out of it that you desire.
Ooh.
Okay, so the mother's still alive. So then there's a female on her on I don't know,
on her mother's side, like a grandmother, a great grandmother, or something.
I don't. It's like a mother. So I don't know if it's a mother-in-law or something. Like she's coming through like a mother figure.
Okay.
So if it's I don't know. She every time I say something, she's like, no, like no.
She's correct.
Okay, like I'm trying, but I don't know. It might be a mother-in-law or something like that. I'm not sure. But this lady is saying, I'm a mother figure.
A mother figure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a mother figure around you, Marg.
Yeah.
We're not sure who it really is, but she keeps correcting Kim.
This is the deck I'm using.
Nature's Whispers.
That's one.
It's just one. Okay. Mother-in-law passed away. Yes. Okay.
Was she kind of pushy? Like, I don't want to say that, but was she kind of in your face kind of person? Because that's how I'm feeling.
That's possible.
Yeah.
You already read her card, right?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
The mother figure, this lady is very strong.
Okay, like maybe behind her, like acceptance, like this is acceptance. Okay, with cherries flying everywhere. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my headset today. Somebody keeps knocking it off. Okay. So this is a cherry heart. Okay. So in this picture, all the cherries are shaped like hearts too in this card. It's very cute. Innocence and an ability to see one's gifts are indicated here, as well as the protection of spirit guides. Good luck and increase in self esteem and confidence is really focused on right now. So, and then we have when I accept myself, I find love. So, a magical box of self acceptance appears before you. Okay, your unique qualities reside within this box. Open the box. Are things simple now? This cherry heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Okay, don't try to like dress it up. You're just great. And then that's the inspiration coming from this cherry pie, actually. This card is asking you, are you assessing yourself accurately? Or are you distorting your reality in a self-defeating way? Can you simply accept yourself? Because new ways of seeing yourself are about to come up for you. And it wants you to embrace your imperfection of feeling incomplete and selling yourself short. Okay. So, in your mind's eye, imagine a big, beautiful cherry heart. And she's glad you came to see her and wishes to give you a slice of this cherry pie. Okay, so if you're sitting and listening to this later or in quietly, just imagine this big cherry pie, okay? And then this cherry offering you a piece of the pie. See the slice you feel has been missing from your life. Okay, so see that slice of pie as something that's been missing and allow it to become the gift you've always desired. Let your feelings create a new awareness for you. And when you are ready, write down your new awareness immediately. Okay.
I would also be wondering if her mother-in-law baked.
Cherry pies
Yeah.
or anything,
Or any
right?
card, just like, because like we said, we look so deep into cards sometimes, and it's
I
right.
know, right? It's
Yeah.
right there. And if her mother in law did or did not,
Yeah.
right? Maybe she taught her something. Maybe she wants to accept her. Maybe she wants to love her just as she is. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yes. So we have finished with all of our requests, and we have 15 other requests. So Kim and I usually pull one card for the final group of requests. Um, so this card will be for Sonia, Carol Shroud, Laura Dyson, Lynn Haru, Jennifer Vollins, Colleen Clerk, Bonnie Pilon, Cher Deschamps, Jacqueline Dennis, Jalen, Vicki McDonald, Heather Davidson, Jane Butterworth, Amanda Heiser, and Jackie Oak.
Nice.
Yes. So
And just before we stop, the name Donna mean anything?
Donna. Okay.
Donna. The name Donna just went really loud. Okay.
Not Donna, but do you remember the name Maud? That the lady who said her grandmother's name was Maud.
Yeah.
She adored her babies. Liz's the blankets, the baby blankets.
Okay.
She already sent me a picture with the babies with the blanket. Yes. So.
Okay. So that's beautiful. First of all, and I really want to see the corner of that one blanket.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay. Thank you. So the card that I pulled is expansion for everybody, and
oh, nice. All right.
So everybody is continually moving, evolving, and going through cycles in life. Attune and align yourself with the rhythms of nature around you. This is an exciting time with new beginnings, growth, and changes. Summer's coming, spring, where we have beautiful weather on the weekend. Everybody needs to get outside and just be. It's beginnings, growth, and changes. There are many settings that will provide for inner development and expansion. Pay attention to everything that's going on around you and the effect that it's having on you. Consider environmental issues, or this is an opportunity for new studies. It is a good idea to recognize the need for extra rest and personal care while integrating new energies. So you are ready for important messages and opportunities. Just as in nature, you have seasons of growth and maturity.
Awesome. Well, I pulled for the group of us perfection. Okay, so perfection is a righteous raspberry. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. So are we being too hard on ourselves? Or are you being too hard on yourself? And consequently, also on others. Begin to look at what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. So where are you presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Okay, so just because you know that you're right, it doesn't mean you need to tell everybody that you're right. Alienating others, feeling alienated, and seeking perfection. Deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Oh, hi, Hannah. I'm sorry that the door is still locked. We went over our live video. Thank you for being patient. We are just wrapping it up for all of you in this video. So the final thing is, think about the people in your life. Find something good about every person who comes into your mind, no matter who they are or how you feel about them, before you release them. You will know this meditation has concluded when no more people come forward. Okay, so just sit there and let them keep coming forward. And when they stop, that's it. The meditation is over. Okay, so that is it.
I pulled you a card really quick, and it was Mary Magdalene.
I love Mary Magdalene.
I know
the teacher
you do.
awakens.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
If you have something important to share, follow the inner call, and don't let anything stop you.
All right. I won't.
No, you won't.
I would love to keep on going, but apparently I have a dreamer rating right.
Yes, you have somebody knocking on your door there.
Yes. So Thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Jenni, for
sharing. And we hope to see you under these new branches very soon. Absolutely. Everybody check it out. She's got beautiful crystals. Yes, a whole bunch just came in today, and I believe that's what this dreamer is waiting for. Going fast. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your evening. Bye, Gabby.